Welcome to Tales Beyond the Grave. Welcome back to another video. As you can see, we're in the lovely city of Chester, and what we're going to do is show you around. We're going to tell you about 4 interesting things you might not know or you may have seen around the city of Chester. So let's go and have a look and see what we've got for you. So this is the first one I'm going to show you, the 4 interesting facts of Chester. Now this one on the left hand side here, you can see, is the Bridge of Sighs, and it was called the Bridge of Sighs for a reason, and it was constructed in the 1700s, and it was used to take prisoners condemned to death from the city jail to the former chapel of St John's on the other side of the canal. As you can see below, it was cut into the rock and the canal was passed through there, and this was done to allow prisoners to receive their last rites, and they could make peace, and would have spent the last few hours and days in the dead man's cell before being led to the gallows. Now the prisoners would pause on the bridge to reflect their sins and have a think about what they did and why they got into this position and what was going to happen next. And the footbridge was used instead of taking prisoners through the streets, preventing escape. So this is interesting fact number 1 of Chester. So the second interesting fact we're going to show you around Chester is inside the cathedral there, Chester Cathedral. There's a hidden painting, and it's called the Cobweb Picture. You might not have seen it, so what we're going to do is take you inside and we're going to try and find it and show you. If you've been in before, you'll know what I'm on about. If you've not, let's go and have a look. So we're inside the cathedral now, and this is the picture we've come to see to my right, and this is what's known as the Cobweb Picture. Very rare, this is. And like I say, the cathedral is over 700 years old, and it's home to the Cobweb Picture. It's a very rare form of artwork, and it's the only one you'll ever find in the UK. The artwork involves gathering, cleaning and layers of silky cobwebs from caterpillars, spiders and things like that. And it depicts the baby Jesus in the arms of the Virgin Mary, and it's painstakingly painted on a fragile canvas of cobwebs before being pressed into a frame and then stiffened and brushed with milk. So that is a very rare thing. If ever you come to the cathedral, come and have a look for this. It's called the Cobweb Picture. So the third interesting thing we're going to show you around Chester is the medieval coffin of St John's. And if you're looking for a coffin on the floor, it's not. It's actually built into the the old ruins of St John's Church up there. It's a vertical coffin, and a church sexton discovered the coffin whilst digging a grave in a disused section of the cemetery, and the rector ordered it to be placed up high, out of the reach of curious passerbys. Now the coffin is odd, it's carved entirely from a solid block of oak, and its date is uncertain, and it could be as old as the 11th century. It bears the words "Dust to Dust" and is situated vertically in the Gothic arch of St John's. This is the ruins of St John's. Now, sightings of a ghostly hooded figure, either a monk or a nun, patrols around the site at evenings. So that's one of the other interesting facts of Chester we want to show you. And if ever you come, you've got St John's Church. It's not the cathedral, it's St John's Church, and this is the east side of the church. It's the ruins, and if you look up high in the archway, that's where the medieval coffin is. So just another interesting fact. It's not linked to the others I've just shown you, but if ever you come to Chester and you look for the Cheshire Cat, which is famous for Cheshire and Chester, there he is. We're all along the walls, and you have to find him. Come and find him, the Cheshire Cat in Chester. Right, so we're at the last one, the last number 4 of the interesting things around Chester. Now this one, it's hard to make out because it's over 2,000 years old. So if you just look at this, this is a shrine of Minerva. I'm going to tell you a bit about this. So it's a weathered piece of rock, and it's an ancient Roman worship site. This is where quarrymen used to honour Minerva, the Roman equivalent of the Greek goddess Athena, who was goddess of war, art, wisdom and craftsman. The labourers carved a shrine to her out of the natural rock you can see 2,000 years ago. It is hard to make out, but you got to think of the age. And they would make offerings and prayers for success and safety in their hard, gruelling jobs. She's seen holding a spear and wearing a helmet with an owl over her right shoulder, and to her right, as I'll show you, is Edgar's Cave. But this is Minerva. This is I think this is the owl, is it? It's really hard to make out. This is the goddess of Minerva, and the owl sits on her right shoulder. So, yeah, might be around here, yeah. But just to our right here is Edgar's Cave, and it's named after King Edward the Peaceable, he was called. He was a peace-loving king, was Edgar, who held council in this field in the year of 973, and what people and the workers used to do was put peace offerings in there to help them and keep them safe in their really hard, grueling quarrymen jobs. So this is the 4th one, and this is Minerva. Right, so we're at the end of the video now. We've took you around Chester. We've shown you 4 interesting things what you might want to come and have a look for yourself. Let us know in the comments if you find them, or let us know if you don't, and I'll put you onto them. So if you're a new subscriber, thanks for joining the channel. If you'd like to share, give us a thumbs up, and we'll move on to the next video. Now, I'm not too sure where we're going to go on the next one, but like I normally say is, I'll see you when I get there. Thanks for watching.